I feel that the mole shot. It's hard to comprehend what's going on in decentralized finance. It's very hard, dude. Mossy has been trying to show me this stuff for months now, and I've been like, I didn't understand it. I had to look at it like 10 times, and Mossy was like laughing at me, like, I know when you look at this shit, you just got to connect it to a wallet, and you're not going to understand. You're going to have to look over and over again until it clicks. Trust me, when you look into it, it's powerful. It's very, very powerful stuff that's happening in decentralized finance right now. Being able to move money around the world almost instantly for very little fees, and being able to lend to people and be able to be a market maker, just like the stock market over here. There are market makers with the QQQ, people that are always willing to buy and sell. They always have cash on hand to buy your QQQ if you're willing to sell it for below market price, and they always have shares of QQQ also on hand if you're willing to pay more than what they think is market price. You know what I'm saying? And that's a market maker playing both sides, earning the fees, living in between the bid and the ask spread. That's what liquidity pools are over here. So I could be a liquidity pool provider for XTK. Where is it at on here? I know it's on here. Let's look it up. XTK ETH. All right. So this is what they're asking you to do. They're going, hey, we need people to be a part of this liquidity pool. There's only $6 million in here. The more people that are part of the pool, the more liquidity there is. There's less slippage when somebody wants to buy XTK with their Ethereum. So to incentivize people on a new project to put their money in the liquidity pool, they have to give you a bonus because you're missing out on all this other opportunity cost with things like Rune that's up 13% today, Sol's up 4% today, BNB up 4% today. You know what I mean? Bitcoin and Ethereum, look at how much they've gone up over the past year. So the only way to incentivize you to get in on a new project and provide the liquidity and then to leave the liquidity there, or at least some of it, a small piece of it at the end, is to give you a huge incentive. That's the only way. You can't get your 300% rewards right away. That's the thing. Your rewards are vesting for 6 weeks. So when you stake with them, you start accruing the rewards. When you stake with them, when you hit stake over here with your liquidity pool tokens, you start accruing rewards. When you exit, when you exit your stake and get your liquidity pool tokens back, your rewards take 6 weeks to vest before you get them. So by the time you get them, this extra APR will be done. You know what I'm saying? The mole shot. If you look up 100 million, up 100 million, the APR will tank. The total APR is set. The more money that enters, the lower the rewards per stake. Kind of hard to explain. Yes, the more money that gets put in here, the more people that find it, the more they get towards that parity of where they're liquid enough that they don't have slippage and the token's going to survive as a project and be liquid for everybody that wants to actually use the asset. That's when the rewards go away. That's how they slowly go down and start to disappear. You know what I mean? It's for the early adopters. It's incentivizing early adopters. And as more and more people adopt it, the rewards go down. So like they're not this isn't going to last for a whole year for you to get 540% APY. You know what I mean? I mean, you would say that though, the mole shot, you would say that with any startup that's giving equity instead of the money they don't have. So like if you sold equity in a non-running startup to get the liquidity you need to run the business, that's basically what they're doing. They've created a bunch of X tokens, which are basically the governance of the governance of the project and the liquidity they need, and they're giving it out to early investors. Think of if you invested in Amazon early, how much shares you got. Think of if you are a liquidity provider to to early companies and the high percentage returns you get. You know, say I put in $100, how likely? You can't do $100. Number one, you need to do like a minimum of like 5,000, and that's not them. That's not them. That's because of the fees that are on Ethereum. The cost to move money around On Ethereum right now, it's like $100 per transaction. So to make it worth it to do any of these plays, you need to have at least $5,000. Any of them. You know what I mean? How likely do I get 541% on that $100? I would say it's likely over the next month. You're going to be earning, like on Alchemix, I'm earning in the Alchemix pool right here. Where's it at? Where's it at? This one, it's a year, 370% a year. That's 1% a day. I'm getting my 1% a day. $244 a day is coming into my account. I could claim right now, if I wanted to unstake from this Alchemix pool, I could exit and claim my rewards, or I could just claim my rewards right now. Okay? At $244 a day. It's not worth the fees to claim right away. So for this, I need to wait at least 10 days. Like every 10 days, it's probably worth claiming my rewards and doing something with it. I know, the mole shot, stick around. I'm doing it for you. I'm experimenting for you. I have $24,000 in here, the mole shot. I got 24K here, and that's not all. We got another 22K over here. We almost have $50,000 invested in Alchemix right now. Okay, mole shot? I'm doing this for you. I'm doing it for you, baby. Ian Sheriff says 420, yo. 420, yo. Let's go. I'm telling you, you're the pro of crypto. I'm trying. I don't know what I'm doing, chat. This is not financial advice. You shouldn't follow me. Alchemix, even the people from Alchemix will say this token isn't meant to have any value. Of course, they have to say that. It's amazing watching people's perspective on crypto change the more they learn about it. Dude, Filthy Will, if you've been here for a while, I would have been saying the same thing as the mole shot up until about a couple weeks ago. And then you like, when you really look into Uniswap and how it works, like, oh, I want to get Ethereum. Like, oh, I want to buy some Alchemix. Oh, I need this. Like, oh, well, somebody has to have a pool of Ethereum and Alchemix behind for these swaps to be able to work. You know what I mean? My first day here, but I sounded like this a year ago. Now my life is changing from crypto. Let's go. Are there any tokens that actually have any value beyond what BTC already does? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Like Ethereum has a lot of value. I think Ethereum has more value than Bitcoin at this point. And if anybody does fees better than Ethereum and, does, because Ethereum has a lot of issues they need to work out, I think that'll have more value than anything else. I think Bitcoin is the boomer of cryptocurrency at this point. Every boomer's like, yeah, I want Bitcoin. I should be buying some Bitcoin. It's like, no, Bitcoin actually fucking sucks compared to the rest of this shit. Thank you for watching the YouTube videos. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, comment down below, help us out with the YouTube algorithms. And we're live 5 days a week on Twitch, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. EST. Come check us out. Thanks for watching.